Good morning. This week, the lectionary text has a theme to it, as it does most weeks, and I mentioned to you in the sermon yesterday from last week. The theme, if you're looking for one for this week, is how easy it is for us to mess up, to go from doing the right thing to the wrong thing. In Exodus 32, Moses has gone up on the mountain and he's taking too long. And so they complain that Moses, they don't know if he's going to come back at all. He may even be dead. And so in their panic, they make a decision that it's over and they give up. Maybe you watch college football or things like that, and maybe you've seen a baseball game or World Series game or something where you felt like it was all over. But then your team rallies back and wins in the last minute. What a great moment. But we so easily give up. We so easily change direction, and it is easy for us um, to get off track. And that's what happened with the people of Moses. And so Aaron, they ask him to do something, and so he gathers everyone's earring from the women and the children, and he melts them down and he builds a golden calf with etchings in it. I used to think, how would you go from worshiping God who got you out of Egypt to worshiping a calf? But I had a wonderful Old Testament professor in seminary who was also an archaeologist and just an amazing man. And he told us that the calf was not the God. The calf that they created, if you looked at ancient gods in that time, the calf that they created was the base for God to be on. But since they didn't know what God looked like, the calf was empty. But if you look at other gods, you'll see Buddha and other ancient, even more ancient gods riding on the back of a calf or some other type of animal. But in their exuberance to do something, they really did the wrong thing. And when Moses doesn't return from Sinai, when they expect him, then they turn to other means. And I wonder sometimes, especially as we're going through just a lengthy time with COVID, you know, I expected this to be over. I know that you expected it to be over by now. We expected our world to be back like it was. But I want to caution us that certainly that we not forget to be careful in how we live so that we can ultimately overcome this, but also to know that even in this long journey, in this long battle, that God is with us. Um, the world won't always meet up to our expectations, and God won't either, because sometimes what we expect is what we want, not the will of God. And sometimes we're tempted to turn away or to turn to new ideas or new things, but we shouldn't do that because God is there for us, and there is no substitute for God. God bless you, and I hope that you have a great day.